Welcome. Tonight, we are traveling to a place where you can leave all the noise of your mind outside the door. Take a deep breath, and as you slowly release that breath, allow your shoulders to drop and relax. Now imagine yourself on a cool, misty night. Beneath your feet is a cobblestone path that has stood there for centuries. The air is cool, but not chilling. Rather, it's a fresh and clean mountain air. With every inhale, you feel the stillness of the night filling your lungs. The sky is a deep, dark navy blue. A full moon, occasionally peeking through the clouds. Washes the stone walls with a silvery light. From far away, a sound of an owl. This sound is only proof of how truly silent the night is. In front of you, a massive structure rises. This is the ancient academy. Its stone walls are covered with ivy, and the windows show the flickering light of candles within. This is the fortress of knowledge and peace. And tonight, you are its special guest. You slowly approach the heavy oak door. The iron ring on the door is cold and solid. You place your hand on the door and push it gently. The door opens silently, almost inviting you in, with much less effort than you expected. And there it is. The moment of transition, and from the coldness outside to the enveloping warmth inside. The moment you step inside, you are greeted by the unique scent of the ancient library. This scent is a blend of time, of experiences, of old paper, dried ink, and slightly burnt fireplace logs. This is the safest smell in the world. The door softly closes behind you. Your connection to the outside world is completely severed. Only this place exists now. Only this moment exists. You walk through the great hall. The ceiling is so high that it disappears into the shadows. Above, hundreds of enchanted candles float in the air, swaying gently, as if stars have descended upon the earth. The light of the candles is not constant. It flickers softly, like a heartbeat, like a slow breath. This dance of light soothes your eyes. The floor is covered with thick, soft, woven carpets. Your footsteps are completely silent. As you walk, the only thing you hear is the sound of your own breathing. The shelves around you are made of dark wood, and each one is filled with books all the way to the ceiling. Some books have leather spines, some are velvet golden letters, shimmer on some, while others have been erased by time. There is no rush here. Time does not flow here as it does outside. There are no hours, no minutes. There are only moments. At the end of the corridor, in front of a large arched window, is a corner waiting for you. You walk towards it without any haste. As you get closer, you feel the warmth coming from the large stone fireplace on your face. The fire is neither too fierce nor about to die out. It is just as it should be. Burning with calm, orange flames. The crackle of the logs sounds like a lullaby just for you. A wide armchair, prepared just for you, stands in front of the window. Its fabric is a soft, deep green velvet. You place your hand on the back of the chair. The texture of the fabric leaves a peaceful sensation on your fingertips. Slowly, you let your body sink into this armchair. The chair takes you in, wraps around you. Your back relaxes, your legs unwind. Your hands rest in your lap, in their most natural state. On the table is a cup of herbal tea, prepared just for you. You watch the steam rising from the cup. The steam curls up in the air and then disappears, just like the thoughts in your mind. They rise, they curl, and then they melt away in this peaceful atmosphere. You're here. You're safe. And tonight, you have nothing to do except to just be and observe. As you enjoy that deep state of relaxation in your armchair, your eyes catch the details around you. This is not just a library. This is the keeper of memories. A gentle urge rises within you, inviting you to get up from where you are sitting. You just want to wander a bit, to lose yourself in this ancient silence. You slowly rise to your feet. Your movements are so heavy, it is as if you are walking underwater. You glide toward the aisles between the shelves. The wooden floor begins where the thick carpets end, but it is so old and sturdy that it doesn't creak a single time. On the shelf to your left, there is a series of books bound in dark blue leather. You approach them. The texture on the leather bears the fatigue of centuries. You run your hand over the spines of the books. Your fingertips dance over the embossed letters. The books are not cold. On the contrary, it is as if the words living inside them keep them warm. A little further ahead, you see one of those magical staircases suspended in the air between the shelves. It sways gently, slowly, from side to side, rocking like a cradle on an invisible wind. The steps of the staircase are worn. Who knows for how many centuries, how many students have climbed these steps in pursuit of knowledge. As you proceed deeper into the corridor, the scent changes. To the smell of old paper, a faint scent of lavender and dried flowers is now mixed. This scent further clarifies your mind, further slows your thoughts. Between the shelves, there are objects protected inside glass bell jars. You stop in front of one. Inside, there is a tiny silver sphere that is constantly spinning. It spins around its own axis, ceaselessly, with a perfect rhythm. The sound it makes is so faint that you have to hold your breath to hear it. Tick, tick, tick. This is not the sound of time. This is the pulse of peace. Your eyes drift up to the very top of the shelves, where the shadows begin. Up there, books move on their own. One book gently slides out of its place, floats in the air, and settles into a gap 2 shelves over. This movement is so soft, so natural, like leaves drifting on the wind. This library is alive, and it is pleased you are here. You walk past a desk. There is a forgotten quill and an open parchment on the desk. The inkwell is still open. It is as if someone fell asleep mid-sentence while writing something very important and retired to bed. You lean in and look at the parchment. The writings are in an ancient language you do not know. The letters are curved and elegant. Even though you don't know its meaning, the energy it emits suits you. You continue walking. The corridor seems endless. But this does not frighten you. On the contrary, this feeling of eternity gives you freedom to be lost, is sometimes the best way to be found. The sound of the rain outside is muffled here, between the shelves. It is as if the world has been left far behind. This place is a cocoon. Now your hand reaches out to a random book, a thick book with a green velvet cover. With an attraction you cannot explain, you take it from the shelf. The book is lighter than you expected. You cradle it to your chest. You breathe in that old book scent. With this book, it is time to return to that comfortable armchair where you first sat. Not to read, perhaps, but maybe just to turn its pages, to listen to that rustle. With slow steps, you return to your safe corner, illuminated by the fireplace. You're back in your safe corner. The velvet armchair embraces you like an old friend. The tension in your back is completely gone. Your shoulders are down, your hands are slack. The warmth from the fireplace gives a sweet, numbing weight to your legs and face. The thick, green-covered book you chose from the shelves rests on your lap. The silver engravings on the cover gleam in the firelight. You place your hand under the cover and slowly, without hurry, lift it. The book's binding creaks softly. The sound is the only thing echoing in the silent room. The pages are yellowed, their edges softened by time. The book's unique, intense scent of paper and vanilla wafts up to your face. The scent is like an incense, inviting sleep. You open a random page. On the page, there is an elegant botanical illustration, hand-drawn, a vine-like plant with delicate branches and curved leaves. Right next to the drawing, paragraphs written in cursive handwriting flow down the page. The writing style is so graceful and fluid that your eyes glide over the lines effortlessly. You begin to read, but without analyzing the words in your mind. Just letting them flow. The author describes the moonlight vines. These plants, the book says, grow only in the world's quietest corners, in valleys where there is no noise at all. They do not need water to sprout from the soil, but the silence of the moonlight. As your eyes follow the lines, you visualize it in your mind. flowers that open at night with silvery leaves. The book continues. When the sun sets and the sky turns navy, the leaves of the vine slowly, very slowly, unfurl. This movement is so heavy, it is imperceptible to the naked eye. Just like a breath, they open, and they wait. You turn the page. The rustle of the paper is like a soft breeze in the room. Each leaf absorbs the moonlight that falls upon it. And as they absorb the light, the plant begins to emit a faint, pale blue glow from within itself. This glow does not warm, it does not illuminate. It simply exists. In the depths of the forest, thousands of vines shimmer and fade simultaneously, with the same silent rhythm, shimmer and fade. As you read, you feel your eyelids physically getting heavy. The words sometimes blur, then become clear again. The lines start to blend together, but this doesn't bother you. On the contrary, this blurriness is very restful. What is written in the book is no longer information. It turns into a lullaby. Just before dawn, the last paragraph reads, "The vines, with the peace of having completed their duty, close their leaves again. The time for rest has come. They retreat back into the soil, into their roots, into that deep darkness." Until the next night, they fall into a deep, silent, and motionless sleep. Your eyes are now struggling to follow the lines. The book's weight on your lap seems to increase. Like those vines you read about, you too want to withdraw into yourself, into your own rest area. Your mind disconnects from the meaning of the words. Only the soft resonance of the sounds and syllables remains. Moonlight vines, silent valleys, silvery leaves, sleeping, resting. You leave the book open. You don't even have the strength or the need to close it. Your hands rest, motionless, on the open pages. Your fingertips feel the texture of the paper, but this sensation is gradually moving away. One of the logs in the fireplace slightly collapses. This sound does not startle you. Instead, it causes you to sink deeper. Into an even softer place. You have stopped reading now. Now you just are. And sleep is very close. The book in your lap is now just a weight. A pleasant, secure weight. Your hands rest motionless on it. Your fingers are slack, completely loose. The fire in the fireplace has stopped its lively dance. Now there are only red, warm embers. The strong sound of the fire has been replaced by a soft, occasional crackle. The light in the room has dimmed further. The shadows lengthened, softened, and merged with the darkness embracing you. Now gently bring your attention to your body. Feel your feet. They've walked so many paths, carried you. Now feel them getting heavy from your heels to your toes. Your feet sink deeply into the floor, into that thick carpet. They are completely relaxed. Your legs, your knees, your calves. That deep fatigue gives way to a sweet numbness. All the muscles in your legs release that last bit of tension they were holding. They sink into the depths of the armchair, as if submerging into sand. Your back, it is one with the soft texture of the armchair. Every single point of your spine is supported, your shoulders. All the burdens, all the responsibilities you carried during the day. Have fallen from your shoulders and onto the floor. Your shoulders have moved away from your ears, surrendered to gravity. Your hands, they feel as if they do not belong to you anymore. Warm, heavy, and motionless. Your jaw. It may be slightly parted. You're not clenching your teeth. The muscles in your face, your forehead, your temples, they're all smooth and slack, as if ironed out at your eyes. Your eyelids are heavy like lead. Even if you wanted to open them, it would require a great effort. And right now, there is no room for effort. There is only surrender. The sound of the rain outside is now coming from very far away, like a lullaby from another world. The sound of the wind strikes the stone walls of the library and melts away. You are here, you are safe, and you are sleeping. The last thoughts in your mind also mix with the air and vanish, like smoke rising up the chimney. No thoughts, no plans, no tomorrow. Only this silent, dark and warm moment exists. The library is protecting you. The ancient walls are standing guard. You're just drifting toward your dreams. Going deeper, even deeper, heavy, warm, and silent. Good night.